today we are back, and today we're on the floor today. But that doesn't really matter. So, we have week number 13 about to start right now. Yeah, week 12 was a really weird week. I don't know how we survived 11 weeks without a Wednesday game, but yesterday it happened. So, here we go. Time for me to get you started on your week 13 picks and what I think will happen this week. Let's get this one started. No Thursday night game this week, so we're starting directly Sunday. First game, New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. Saints are coming off, let's see. The New Orleans Saints are coming off, they had a win against the Denver Broncos, the quarterbackless Broncos. And the Atlanta Falcons are coming off. What are the Falcons coming off? Falcons are coming off. Oh, they played the Falcons. They whooped the Falcons. In this game, though, all I can trust is the Saints. I'm going to have to go with the New Orleans Saints. I can trust them getting the number 1 seed. In my original bracket before the season started, I had the New Orleans Saints going number 1 in the NFC. And they have a legitimate chance of it right now, even without Drew Brees. So we're going to go with the New Orleans Saints to win this game. Next up, we've got Cleveland Browns versus the Tennessee Titans. So, the first team was the Browns. So, Browns and Titans. So, Browns are coming off. Browns. Where are the Browns? Browns. Okay, I can't find the Browns. Hold on just a sec before you click off. Found them. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, but not by a lot. Then we've got the Titans, who played the Colts, and I'm pretty sure they won, but couldn't tell you for sure, to be honest. But overall in this game, either way, I'm really going to have to go with the Tennessee Titans. Titans have been looking good. Derrick Henry, to me, is still the best running back in the entire National Football League. And yes, I know saying that, and the reason I say that, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. And I just said Dalvin Cook to me would probably be second, and Alvin Kamara is ranked third. But right now, to me, the best running back in the NFL is Derrick Henry, and I can't deny it, so I'm going to have to go with Derrick Henry. And the Titans. Next up, we've got... So we just did those. Now the next game we have is Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. The Detroit Lions and Bears, let's see. Detroit Lions are coming off a whooping against the Texans, and the Chicago Bears are coming off a loss Sunday night. Lions fired Matt Patricia, took them long enough, told them they weren't going to get anywhere, and they still didn't do anything about it, pretty much. But the Bears have struggled, obviously. They've lost 6 straight games. So, overall, I'm going to go with the Lions on this one, to be honest. I feel like the Bears' problems aren't going to be going away anytime soon. And the Bears, really, to me, don't have any more shot at the playoffs anymore. Not saying that the Minnesota Vikings do, because, to be honest, they don't. I mean, they have a shot, but not really. So, I would go with if I were picking this game, I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions to win this one. I picked the Lions the first time these two teams played, I'm pretty sure. And they barely lost. But this time I'd go with the Lions based on how they've been playing recently. Firing a head coach, I just feel like they'll... Usually teams, when they fire someone, their first game back is just better. So, I would trust them a bit more right now. For this next one... Hold on, let me see if I'm in frame. Just kidding, I look fine, whatever. Next one, we've got Cincinnati Bengals and Miami Dolphins. Bengals and Dolphins. Let's see this. Cincinnati Bengals are coming off a loss to the New York Giants. Bengals are coming off... Oh, I just said Bengals. Dolphins are coming off a win against the New York Jets. For this game, without Joe Burrow, I'm going to have to choose the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins have been playing like a playoff team recently, and right now they would be the number 6 seed in the AFC. I never thought I would be saying this last year, or even before the season started, when I said the Dolphins are going to go like 5-11 or something. But yes, the Miami Dolphins have a legitimate shot of the playoffs this year. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins in this game. For the next game, Jacksonville Jaguars and the Minnesota Vikings. Jaguars are coming off a close loss to Cleveland Browns. That's who it was. And the Minnesota Vikings are coming off a miracle win. To be honest, they shouldn't have won the game against the Carolina Panthers. Or actually, well, they probably should have won. The only reason that Carolina stayed in the game was because of the fumble issues that were caused. But for this game, okay, here's what I hate. Ready for this? The fact that anytime I pick for my team, they lose. Anytime I pick against them, they tend to win. But I don't want to jinx it too bad, and I want to go with the truth. Which is why I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings. But last week I picked the Panthers, and the Vikings won. The week before, I picked the Vikings, and the Cowboys won. The week before that, I picked the... Who did I pick? I picked the Bears, and the Vikings won. So it's been 3 straight weeks of opposite teams. But it's about time for a change. So we're going to pick the Vikings to beat the Jaguars. Hopefully this actually holds true. Jaguars have been playing not bad recently. I don't know why they don't have Gardner Minshew in for this game because Mike Glennon is starting again. But I really don't know. But Jaguars have been playing better recently. So this is a game me and a lot of Viking fans are overlooking this game. No game is overlooked in the National Football League. But I'm barely going to pick the Vikings to beat the Jaguars. But this one might be a close game. I really hope I didn't jinx it with all this. Next game, Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Colts are coming off to be honest, I don't know, but I think they lost to the Titans. And then we've got the Texans, who are 4-3 with Romeo Crennel as the new head coach. Texans are coming off... Oh yeah, they whooped Detroit. For this game, though, I'm going to have to go with the Colts. The Colts, right now, I believe they're number 7 in the AFC. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Colts are number 7 right now. And to me, I feel like the Colts still have a chance at moving up. And obviously the Texans don't really have anything to play for. Texans don't really have a shot at the playoffs anymore. But for this game, I'm going to have to go with the Colts. Yeah. Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. So the Raiders they just face-planted last week against the Atlanta Falcons. They lost like 43-6, I think was the score. They got wrecked. And I have no idea how. But up until that point, the Raiders were a playoff contender. But that kind of kicked them out almost in a way. So Raiders are kind of losing their playoff hopes. But I was really rooting for them. I wanted to see the Raiders in the playoffs, to be honest. But then we got the New York Jets. So we're going to pick the Raiders. I don't need to explain myself anymore about the Jets. All I say is, it's the Jets. And that's all I need to say. Moving on to the late afternoon matchups. New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Currently, I believe the Giants are in the lead of the NFC East, which means right now the Giants would be the number 4 playoff team. But I don't really think they'll keep that spot. And it's the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle, I believe, is 5 right now. No. Oh, no. Seattle is 2 because they moved ahead of Green Bay and they moved up to the top of the NFC West. So the Seattle Seahawks are currently number 2 in the entire NFC, and I don't trust them to lose this one. I'd go with the Seattle Seahawks over the Giants. For our next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Rams at Arizona Cardinals. Probably my favorite matchup on Sunday, aside from obviously the Jaguars versus Vikings game. I'm really going to be tuning in score updates, but unfortunately, in my area, up here in Minnesota, we don't get the Rams game, and I'm very upset. We get the Packer game instead. And as much as I want to see the Packer game, it doesn't matter to us anymore. Because, I mean, be honest, the Packers are going to win the NFC North. So this game is far more important, so I'd way rather see this game. But, unfortunately, we don't get it up here. So, between this game, we've got, obviously, the Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Rams are coming off... What are the Rams coming off? Rams are coming off a upset loss against the San Francisco 49ers. And yes, the 49ers are still in the playoff race somehow. Going up against the Arizona Cardinals, who have been kind of struggling recently, and they are coming off a loss to the New England Patriots. Based on the way they've been playing and how much they've been struggling, I would not trust the Arizona Cardinals in this matchup. I'm going to go with the Rams. I really hope I don't jinx it because I really want to see the Vikings beat the Jaguars. Because if the Vikings beat the Jaguars and the Rams beat the Cardinals, the Vikings technically would move to number 7. Because right now the Vikings hold the tiebreaker of common matchups. Because the Vikings are 2-2 against common teams, and the Cardinals are 2-3. And the Vikings don't play the final common team until week 17 when they play at the Detroit Lions. So right now, if those two things happen, the Vikings are technically in the playoffs again. But I don't really trust them to keep it, to be honest. So I'm going to go with the Rams, and I really hope the Rams win this one. The New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Patriots are coming off an upset win against the Cardinals. Chargers are coming off a win against I don't remember who, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to pick the Patriots. Next up, we've got the game that we get in my area, which I'm not very happy about. Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Eagles kind of need to win this game to stay alive in the playoff race, or they're going to have some problems down the road. And the Packers completely just destroyed the Bears on Sunday night. And for this game, Packers are still going to be looking to get back past the Seahawks and look for that number 1 and 2 seed again. So I'm going to go with the Packers. Next game on Sunday night, we've got the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Broncos, obviously, they're kind of quarterbackless as of right now. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Kansas City Chiefs have another opportunity to push back into the number 1 seed. But remember that the Steelers play Washington, so they probably won't this week. But I trust the Chiefs to keep on fighting and hold that number 2 and maybe get back number 1 at some point this season. So I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday night. Then on Monday, first game we've got is... Let me find my markings. I marked this paper up weird, so I got to find which game. This game, it was there, and then... Oh, okay, I get this. I get how I did this. Yeah, that line falls through. Okay. So on Monday, first game we have is Washington versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right now, Washington has a chance at the playoffs, but only because of their division. And the Steelers are 11-0. Even though they're not the greatest 11-0 team of all time, I'm still going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers in this matchup. Next up, we've got Monday night game 2. We've got the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. Bills won last week, I believe. Can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure the Bills won. Let's find the Bills. Bills beat the Chargers. And they're playing the 49ers, who miraculously won against the Rams. For this game, though, I'm going to have to go with the Bills in the playoff picture. Right now, I believe Bills are 4th or 3rd. I don't remember. My original postseason markings had them at 3rd place, so I'm actually kind of getting close. I have a chance. Last but not least, on Tuesday, then, we've got the Dallas Cowboys and Baltimore Ravens. Cowboys got destroyed on Thanksgiving. And the Ravens almost came back against the Steelers, but they were also without Lamar Jackson, and they had Robert Griffin III and Trace McSorley. So for this game, though, I'm going to have to pick the Ravens, assuming that Lamar is going to be back, Mark Ingram is going to be back. A bunch of their players should be back by Tuesday, so Ravens would be the better team for this matchup. So that's going to close out the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. On bye this week include the Carolina Panthers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Those two teams will not be playing this week because they're on bye. So those two teams won't be playing, but everyone else will be. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and share this video if you enjoyed. Go down below, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys for week 14. Hopefully the Vikings can win this week. Hopefully the Rams can win this week. Let's see it happen, boys.